Hello and greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Kyle Mingus Show. So today, me and Wesley are going to see another movie. We're going to go see Spider-Man Homecoming. Yes, we're going to see Spider-Man, and I feel so excited just because, you know, I have not seen a Spider-Man film in theaters or doing a movie review for it on my channel. So, yeah, I have not seen any of the Spider-Man movies in theaters. Yeah, well, that's because I didn't have a job at that time and I didn't have money to myself. So now, since I have a job, I have money, I get to see Spider-Man Homecoming. Yeah, so I feel happy. I see Wesley down there right now. He's here, so after, you guys know the drill, after the movie, we'll be doing a review. Me and him will be giving our opinions, what we think about Spider-Man Homecoming. So stay tuned for more and see you guys on our next part of my video when we do our review. So stay tuned for that, guys. See you in the next, I'll say 2 hours. I think it's like 2 hour family thing, I believe. Yeah, see you in 2 hours or so. Peace out, guys.
Didn't even get to cross.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Kyle Mingus Show. So you guys probably were wondering why I'm capping this both. I got myself a selfie stick. So now we can actually do reviews together instead of me holding the camera all the time. So, like I said in my earlier clip, we went to see Spider-Man Homecoming. So, it was my first film seeing it in the theaters, so let's get our honest opinions. So let's go with Wesley first.
A disclaimer, this is the third reboot, not a fifth, not a sixth, but people keep saying it is.
Third. The first one was the one with Tobey Maguire. The second one was with Andrew Garfield, Amazing Spider-Man series, and now this one's part of the MCU. So finally, Spider-Man's in there.
Yes, played by Tom Holland.
Yeah, he's a pretty nice guy. I mean, he's pretty pumped. I mean, I've seen a backstory of him. He's actually a really good athlete. And he was prepared for this role, so that's kind of cool. So congrats, Tom Holland. You're awesome.
And they actually found an actor who looks like a teenager.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's technically in his, probably still in his high school year.
Actually, I think he's 17, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, they actually found a guy who actually can sell being a teenager. Now, let me just say...
He does act like it, so... Sorry, to cut you off.
Let me just the elephant in the room. Tobey Maguire, he didn't look like he was supposed to be 16 in high school.
It kind of looked like he was more in his 20s or 30s, but almost good.
Mid-20s.
Yeah, mid-20s.
Andy Garfield, he doesn't look like a teenager. He's in his almost in his 30s.
Yeah, and now in this one, they actually got a person that actually looked like their high school year edition.
And he actually sold it as the innocence and the dorkiness.
Yep.
Because we can relate.
Yeah, because we're
building the model Death Star, and it's like awesome.
I thought that was awesome. He's like, it's like the Emperor. He holding the Emperor of like 2 swords, I think, 2 lightsabers.
No, there is lightning bolts.
Oh yeah, lightning bolts. Yes. Which that was awesome because if you saw the credits at the end, it actually did say Lucasfilms.
Start.
So kind of cool to actually mix with Star Wars a little bit in this one. That was actually kind of interesting. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of good Easter eggs in here. There's a little clip of Ultron's head.
Yep.
Yeah.
I saw that. And that robber scene with all the guys from Sprint.
You actually can get those Avenger masks in a Halloween store.
Yep. The old-fashioned Avengers.
I like how they set it in a high school tone, and we kind of more connect to it.
Yeah.
Because we had school dances.
Yeah, we did.
We all have a crush on a girl.
But we didn't have dates. So.
Well, I did.
I didn't. I just went with you and...
You were my third wheel.
I just went with you and Brady and...
I had a date. He was my third wheel. Brady was my fourth wheel.
I didn't have a date, guys. I didn't ask anyone. I was about to ask Laura, but sure he got a date. But anyways, we're getting off topic. But yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming. Here's our thoughts. So, like Wesley said, he's a teenager. They actually chose a guy that actually plays a teenager in this movie. finally. So my thought, it was a cool, interesting Spider-Man movie to see in the theater. I mean, I have not seen a Spider-Man film in the theater. Well, I think I did see The Amazing Spider-Man in the theater. I don't remember, but anyways, it was kind of cool. Although it was kind of focusing a little bit on Tony and Peter in the film, I noticed.
That's the whole point. You need Tony Stark for the casual viewer, like your mom or my mom or your grandma, who don't know comics very well and don't pay attention to movie news. They're casual viewers. So they gotta let them know, like, oh, this is in the universe because Tony Stark's in there. Because if they have no Tony Stark, people assume it's the third movie of Amazing Spider-Man. And they would say, oh, the actor must have got too old, so they cast him.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was pretty interesting. Well, I know, although in the TV shows and shit like that, they didn't show Iron Man, it just showed most of Spider-Man. But they wanted to change it up a little bit so they can, like, get the audience to like the movie with Tony Stark and the others. Well, the others didn't really show up, but it was just him and him. But yeah, anyways, what are your thoughts, Wes?
It was pretty intense.
Yeah.
Especially one... Would this be a minor spoiler for the Homecoming dance?
Yeah, one thing I want to add, though...
It was a what the F moment when that happened, when he opened the door. We all had that awkward moment when...
the bathroom scene?
No, not the bathroom scene.
Oh, come on.
When you pick up your date.
Oh, yeah, and see the font.
Like, for example...
And
like,
then you didn't realize it's the enemy.
Or something like... You push over a guy and you accidentally knocked his coffee over and you didn't say apologize. And you get to a place and you pick up his star and you find it's the guy, you spill coffee over him and that's you're dating. It was like weird. Something not like that at all.
Nope.
But there is a minor spoiler, but it doesn't really matter.
No, not really.
It won't affect the universe.
Nope. And then one person on this video watching that will be like, why did you tell us that?
Don't worry, it's not a spoiler. They're never gonna address it.
No.
And that's Tony Stark, off screen, proposed to Piper.
Yep.
But it kind of let off if he did.
But just one thing I want to add on this video, like, it's kind of weird how they changed Peter's love interest in the movie. Instead of just Mary Jane focusing, it's just this other girl he's been liking.
Yeah, Lizzie. She actually does show up in the comics.
Oh.
In the newer ones, I think it's the Spectacular Spider-Man. She's a cheerleader. And Mary Jane was moved after some shenanigans.
Yeah.
Dating Eddie Brock.
Oh.
Ended up falling for a bad boy.
Yeah.
And Mary Jane didn't show up until the second season. And she's a troublemaking party girl.
Yeah.
And they did change the look.
Yeah.
But I expect that. They have the balls to change the hair.
Yeah.
And the waist.
Yeah, I know. Well,
I know there's gonna be idiots on the comment section are gonna bitch and complain. Why you cast her to play her? She's
apparently Stan Lee wanted to do something fresher with the universe, so he decided he doesn't matter who plays Mary Jane. He just wants somebody to act like the role. So that's why he. Well, I'm not trying to say this being racist, but he wanted to have
diversity.
Yeah.
Now we're not telling you who is Mary Jane or where she shows up. No, it's not. But yeah, it's like a total.
Yeah.
And I liked how that little Easter eggs that shows Captain America showing instruction videos.
The first part it showed up was the gym one, and then the one in the tension, and then the one at the very end.
At the very end of the credits, Captain America politely gave him version the middle finger to the audience. So
yeah, stay at the end of the credits. It's funny. But yeah, let's get to our ratings right now for the movie. So, what do you think, Wes? What we should rate this film? Which one would start first? Story?
Story was your typical teen story.
Yeah.
I was a kid.
In high school, first sees a beautiful girl, tries to get with the girl.
Then he loses a girl.
Yeah.
And he doesn't get her back.
Oh.
That's a different thing.
And then you find out the father is the villain. Yeah.
Spoiler.
Oops.
But either way, go see this movie. I give it a 4 out of 5. Because you know why? Because they use the same concept of a teen story.
Yeah.
And plus, the new Flash Thompson. He's not a jockey bully. He's one of those nerd bullies.
Nerd bullies.
We know those type of guys.
Yep.
They're obnoxious, smart ass.
Not kind of like the Flash Thompson from the Tobey Maguire film or the Amazing Spider-Man film.
No,
More different nerd. He's more nerdy than.
he's a witch
Jocker.
nerd. He's not a jock. He's a witch nerd. He has witch
Yeah.
parents, and he penis park.
Penis parking. Yep. I remember that.
Does he remind you of someone who talks all fancy and he brags
Alex.
driving a lot of cars? Alex Forbes.
Hi, Alex.
If you're watching this,
I don't know if he does though, but. Anyways.
what
Yeah.
you give it?
Oh, I thought it was a pretty cool new advancement towards the new Spider-Man film. I mean, yes, now it's part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so I'm kind of happy it's now in there. Which they're probably going to be adding more characters in the more MCU. Apparently, Venom's going to be it finally.
Well, it's
Sony finally made an agreement with Marvel. They're going to try to add him in the MCU. So
just to clarify, Marvel doesn't own Spider-Man. Disney doesn't own him. Sony still owns him.
yes, they're just working together with Marvel so they can mix them in the
Here's
MCU.
the deal. Sony makes the films. Marvel release the films.
Yeah.
Sony will get the money from the box office.
Yep.
But in return, they can use Disney's characters like Iron Man and all that in their films. So technically, Sony still holds the rights to Spider-Man.
That's why it shows Sony at the very end of the movie first instead of the Marvel crawl.
Yeah.
It only showed it like 3 minutes after. Yeah. So, although my rating, I'll give it the same as Wesley, but a little bit higher. 4.5 out of 5.
Yeah, and I hope you enjoy our first movie review we did for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, lately I've been busy with a lot of the other things. That's why. No, not that. But yeah, I've been busy. Just shut up. Yeah, I've been busy paying for stuff for the house, bills. You guys know what I mean. So yeah. Luckily, the next movie will probably be better, depending which one it will be.
Thor.
Yeah. That'll be a couple months from now, not until
November.
And then after that one, Star Wars. Yeah.
Comes
So-
out a couple weeks before my birthday.
Yes, I know it's the 16th.
Oh shit, I'm gonna be old.
Like what? 26?
No. 25. My milestone.
Yes.
You celebrate your 25th, you celebrate your 30s, and you celebrate when you're 40. I'm turning 25. I'm old as shit.
We're gonna go. He's getting too emotional. Bye, guys.
I want to turn 25.
There. It's not until
I've never done anything.
not until like what? 4 or 5 months from now.
Oh my god, I'm out of here. Subscribe, like me on Facebook.
Yeah, you guys know the drill. Thanks for everyone for watching, and smash that like button if you guys really love Spider-Man. So, peace out, and have a good weekend.